Welcome back, this is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story 1.18.15, a world I created with that version. Dog poking your nose out? You're a hyena, not a dog. So, moving to 119 very soon, and be done under a new playlist. This world will continue to be played. This series will continue. I am in no way, shape, or form abandoning this world anytime soon. This world is fantastic. I love it. I'm fortunate to have it. So, not going anywhere. So, don't be surprised when I stop posting videos here. I will be posting videos for this series just under a new playlist. So, keep watching. We found what I was after. We found Shale. Shale. The rock I want to use on my floors for my base. We got some dark soil here too, so maybe I can find terrapreta while I'm at it. Knowing where the shale is more important than collecting it right now. And getting all the terrapreta I can get my hands on. Oh my gosh, another place. Just ruins. Ruins. There's a ruin. There's another ruin. Wow. This is the result of the Ruins mod. Vintage Story has greatly increased their ruins, and they're far more creative, and the loot is far more varied than it had been in previous versions. So the dev team is incorporating some ideas. They're doing a good job. This is 118, and that is not the case. So we're using better ruins, and since we have used better ruins, we will continue to use the ruins in 119. There you go. You know my strategy. I think I'm really confident that this ruin that I keep poking my head at, that we can see on the screen right now, is a locust riddled. It doesn't mean we can't handle it. It's just nice if you're prepared before you walk in the front door and say hello. So I'm going to take measures to increase my odds of not dying. I don't want to die. I really want to die. I want to really not die. This extra spear here. Q2 spear that we've already picked up. Get our food bar filled up. This is not necessarily a spear. Locusts are not necessarily, to me, a spear type. So I think melee is better against locusts. You can see them crawling. See their nest inside there. There's another one just popped out. So if I had a fox, I would be using that right now. Oh, well, one is already saying hello to me personally. That too. So you can definitely take them with spears. I would rather do that than, you know what? I'm just not that interested right now, honestly. I do want to go check all these things out, but the time that we're remaining here on 18, I'd rather spend hunting for Terra. Those guys are going to be there no matter what. And Terra will disappear from this world. Well, if it's already generated, I suspect it'll still be there, but any new world gen won't have it. Anyways, point is, now is the time to find Terra when we know that it is in the world, and we know that it does not generate in 119. So I can find some great, find other things interesting, great. That ruins was interesting to me, but just don't feel like taking on the locusts right now. I think they might actually be the one reason that I might make a Falx. Just not into that weapon. It's the original sword. Was in the game when I first started playing, was in the game for a long time after I started playing. You know how to do this. Anyways, I missed the sword. That's alright. It's been replaced a long time now. All had to accommodate, cope, adapt, and survive. I'm sure that I did a lot of expressing my displeasure with the loss of the sword when it was first removed. I've gotten a hold of myself. Alright, let's see who you are. We have met a lot of traders on this road trip. Let's see what kind you are. Commodities again. What do you got, dude? Powder, magnesia, nigra. I have no idea. No, it's got but we added. Turn the music down. We added the. Hold on, pardon me. We added L's mod, Bricklayer's mod. And so Bricklayers absolutely changes what the traders buy, sell, offer. That would be one of the reasons why I hesitate to install it. I don't like that it replaces things that I'm looking for with things that I'm not looking for. But I love the small stone brick. It comes with this mod, Bricklayer's mod. So if I want it, you take the whole thing, take it or leave it, right? So set the wheels in motion, and this world will forever be. You're not dark enough. Forever will be a the mod that I just said. What's wrong with Bricklayers? It'll forever be a Bricklayer's world. It's been modified. It's modified. It's going to stay modified. Even if I remove the mod, the world will stay modified. I don't know if the traders would turn to default, but that's all right. It's all good. I might not like that aspect, but it doesn't ruin anything for me. And if you're going to use the Mapster mod, the fact that those items are in available with the traders really helps the mod work. If you want to take advantage of what the mod can do. And if you're a builder, you bet you do. Oh, is that... all this land is looking dark. All this medium soil earth is looking dark to me right now. So my eyes are giving me false positives on Terra Preta. But not just looking for the Terra Preta. I'm enjoying just exploring, seeing what's out here. This is my favorite part of the game. Our expeditions, explorations, adventures. I love to see the world. I love to go out and enjoy the place. I can do all of the domestic things. I do the domestic things. If you don't do the domestic things, you won't achieve. You will severely restrict what you can and can't do. Bauxite. I think what I have access to right now is probably easier access, but it's nice to know there's bauxite here. So now when I pull up the map and I start strolling around for things, I'll now see a bauxite area. That's good. Thank you, Forget Me Not. Happy to have you on board. Which one of you has a longer shelf life? Pretty much identical. Did I ever mention I love this game? I really do. It's probably a requirement. You're going to play it for multi-thousands of hours as I have. Because I wouldn't want to. So shall we go into the deep forest? Face our greatest fears. Can we stay out in the open? Let's see what can be seen from afar. You're not gathering those flowers, Wolf. Oh, okay. That's okay. You pass them by. Oh, we've been so used to collecting them. You show me one thing and then you take it away. Alright, so this is not the dark soil. Forest floor is not going to provide me this high probability of finding Terra Preta. Good like, and there's another beehive. But now I'm just going to say I don't care. So if I go into the forest over there, it'll be the same thing. But where shall I spend my time? Well, we could go explore this here. This is a little lumpy. So it'll have a little up and down, and I'll be okay with that. So, What have you guys been up to? What are you doing in your vintage story? Playing. What's your play style? I'd be interested to hear what things you like to do. What you like and maybe don't like about vintage story. Kind of ways you like to build. I absolutely classify myself as not a builder. And I'm trying harder. A lot of peer pressure on me, you know. Anyways. I don't think I'm a crappy builder, but I mean, I've seen what I've seen the works of great builders. I do not fall into that category, and that's okay. But I try to pick up a little bit here, a little bit there. I've got friends to ask questions of that are significantly better builders than I've ever been. Whoa! It looks like slate and maybe andesite, bauxite. That's quite a combination in such a dense location for that variety. You're calling me Dance Wolf? No, not calling anybody names. Just saying that the variety in such a small area is not the most common thing in the world. Vintage story. That's all I'm saying. Three feathers in an uproar. Well, this trip would be complete if I can find just some terrapreta. I know better than to pin my hopes on one thing. We found the Shale, and that was fantastic, very meaningful to me. It makes this trip a success, but I would be so thrilled to have just some more. I've got enough terrapreta to make 3 more plots for the farm, and I'd really love to finish that out. Now, while it's true that you can't find terrapreta from World Gen, you can make terrapreta in 119. So it's not gone from the game. You're just not going to find it in nature. You're not going to find it in the wild. So you can do it. It's just you have to have rot that you turn into compost, and then you have to have bone meal. And I don't remember the whole recipe because I wasn't really trying to commit it to memory. That's what the handbook is good for. Turn stormy weather. Yet, oh, this would be so muggy and humid right now. It's 125.3 degrees Fahrenheit right now. You got the rain falling. This would just be sweltering, stifling heat. You might not want to be outside in this. If you had it, you'd be running for your air conditioner most likely. Jungle's an interesting place. And it gets better over time. It's kind of odd when I first ran into it, because there was just like no food in the jungle. Now keep running by and hearing more beehives. But jungle is one of the most, I mean, it's high productivity for anything and everything. So there are some things you can find. I think when it was introduced, pineapples were already part of the jungle. Pineapples were broken originally, and if you placed them on the ground, then there was no walk on them. That is to say, they would stay fresh forever. That was never intended. I heard that directly from Tyron's mouth to my ears. And that was true of pumpkins too. If you placed the pumpkins on the ground, there was no shelf life associated with them. Oh, well, hello, another trader. And so both of those have been corrected, much to the dismay of many. I don't like it when the traders are clustered like this. What I mean is, where there's a group, you find one after another, and they're all the same type of trader. I find that a little bit frustrating. Not too much, because, you know, it doesn't really matter all that much to me, but it seems like an error, programming error. They can't be better randomized. And I am a programmer, so I speak from experience. And I'm not trying to be critical, I'm just trying to say it. I find it odd. It seems inconsistent with many parts of the game that traders wouldn't be well randomized. I thought I'd say it that way. Thank you for the forget-me-nots. I'll never forget you. Hello. Getting into some rougher terrain. Seems like it. And I don't mind rough as long as I can work my way through. Happen to do too much digging to make a path to get through. Oh yeah, blueberries. Make no question in your mind. I love you. My favorite berry. But you don't grow near my base, and I haven't really bothered to get you going or in my berry patch. While you don't grow everywhere, you're not uncommon as, say, white currant. So when I find those, I do tend to collect them. You want blueberries, get yourself into a forest where you'll run into not only blueberries, but you'll run into wolves, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! So you might notice that we're actually heading west, which is back towards home. No hurry to get there, but just generally working our way back that way. I'd love to be picking up all these sticks, but... And I probably do have inventory slots available. But if I find something that I want, I don't want to have to sacrifice them. And I don't want to have to make a choice now. What do I want? So I'm making the choice right now, not the sticks. All the beehives. Is this late? I really didn't explore that way. I was probably distracted by all these ruins. Probably should have gone more north. I'd like to know that biome continues. That's not just some little patch. I hope so, because I want it. I want it, want it, want it. Need it, need it, need it. Which makes me think of Bill Murray. I want, I need. In what movie? I won't tell you right offhand. A movie that I think is great. And I know many others like it too. So let's see if I can remember to tell you. Or give you a moment or two to think about it. It's not nice to pose a question, well, what, name it, and then just give the answer. Takes all the fun out of it. Pose the challenge and then you ruin the challenge. Cow. Did spy a forget-me-not. Not a lot of time left in the episode, and before I forget, that's the biggest challenge right here, is me forgetting. The movie is called What About Bob? Richard Dreyfuss, Bill Murray, and many others. Recommend it. I give it a 5-star rating. 5 out of 5, people. 5 out of 5. Yes, we're heading back up to where the shale is found. There's not a lot of it on the surface. And I want to see if it is bigger than what I can see on the surface. I assume it is, but I really didn't do anything to reveal it. Wow, nice. Oh, wolf, keep making the same mistake, dude. Oh, well, I'm practicing insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting different results. Gotta eat. Get your nutrition good. Cousin. This area right here, I think, is probably the most difficult because you just cannot see anything. And this is where pulling a GG would be useful. I just made that up. Pulling a GG is a reference to GG Beyond and his playthroughs of Vintage Story and his trademark, lighting it all on fire. It burned. Let's see if that phrase takes off. I'm going to do a GG. Okay. Does that mean you're gonna poo your pants? What is that? No, man, I'm gonna burn the world down. I get stuck on a boulder, probably. Alright, we're ending the episode here. Thank you for watching. I've enjoyed it. If you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing to my channel. If you like the video, click on the like button. I appreciate that people have been doing that as well. And the subscribers, thank you for subscribing. And by all means, continue to provide comments. Happy to hear any questions, ideas, thoughts. Let me know. Watch the next one with me, won't you? Thank you. Goodbye.